Hey y'all, this is Annaleah from the Mommy Blog, and I'm gonna finally do Annaleah's 5-month update. She turned 5 months back on the 30th, so kind of a few days, a week and a half or so behind. But my husband just went out of town to go pick up a friend, and she is still asleep, so I figured this would be the perfect time to get this video done. So, like I said, she turned 30 months, 5 months on the 30th, and she has grown so much. We haven't taken her to the doctor. She hasn't gotten sick or anything, so not quite sure on how much she weighs, but, I just remembered that I weighed myself with her the other day, and it was like 205 or 209 or something, and I just weighed myself and I was at 185, so then that puts her, oh my god, at around 20 pounds. I didn't really think about or realize that. Anyways, so about 20 pounds. And she started rolling over. I wrote down some notes, so I'm taking a look at those. She started rolling over at about 25 weeks from what I can guesstimate. And definitely smiling at us and little giggles. No laughing. I've tried so hard to make her laugh. I've seen other mom vlogs and their babies laughing, and it's just the cutest thing ever. So I'm trying really hard to get her to laugh. And she's super happy in the morning and late at night when she's woken up from her nap at about midnight or so. So that's when I'm trying to get her to, laugh a little bit more. And speaking of napping and sleeping, she sleeps anywhere from, she goes to sleep at about midnight to 2 a.m. and then she won't wake up until noon or 2 p.m. So she's getting a good 10 hours of sleep at night. And my husband is still staying up. I'm starting to go to bed around 11 to midnight, especially since my oldest just started school back up again, so I gotta start going to sleep earlier. So he feeds her last feeding, then puts her to bed, and he's happy that she's staying asleep. I don't remember when the last time was he said that she woke up for another bottle. And also, speaking of getting her to sleep, she does take 2 naps a day, maybe one extra one, and I've been having to soothe her and rock her and sway her to take her naps. She gets really cranky. I think, well, actually, it was the week that we came back from Corpus from after Christmas that she was having a really hard time putting herself to sleep. She usually was really good about, I would put her on the floor on her mat or on her rockernapper, and she would, soothe herself to sleep, going humming or making noises, baby talk and stuff, and then eventually I would turn around and she was asleep. But that hasn't happened lately. I went to HEB last night and my husband was like, she was horrible. I couldn't get her to stop crying. I was like, well, maybe she needs a nap. So I rocked her and yep, she went right to sleep. But hopefully that gets better. And she's drinking about 3 bottles during the day and 1 right before she goes to bed, or a little bit earlier. And did I say she naps at 2 and 10? She usually takes a nap around 2 in the afternoon and 10 in the afternoon, give or take an hour or 2. But I know, say hi. I know when it's time for her nap because she starts to get cranky. And I've averaged about 20 to 25 ounces during the day that she's drinking, so that's right on target. My husband says it's a little bit low, but every baby is different, so I'm not really too worried about that. And her bowel movements are right after her first feeding almost every day. She may skip a day, but again, not worried about that. And we haven't introduced solids. I'm super ready, and I think she's ready, but my husband just wants to wait a little bit more. Which I wouldn't mind if I was breastfeeding her, but since we stopped, I kind of want to get that, like iron and all the other nutrients to her through the baby food. And I'm stocked up on baby food. Mama, can you get the plug? Oh, it's right here. And then tummy time. I try to get her to do tummy time twice a day. Whoa, that got really bright. Sorry. I plugged in the cord because the battery's low. But of course, she will only stay down for maybe 10 minutes. And then she'll get a little happy if I lay with her, so I've been doing that a little bit more, and I hate the glare on my face. Boppy and sitting up, she's starting to sit up on her own. We put her on the rockernapper during the day, and she usually only likes it to take a nap. And if we have her, when she's not taking a nap, my husband is starting to put a pillow behind her because she's starting to pull herself up. She really doesn't like to be laying down. If she is, she'll pick up her head and kind of make like, ugh, I want to sit up noises. So I'll put the boppy on the floor with her. Don't do that. So that it can prop her up a little bit, and she really likes that. Her favorite toys are her little giggle machine thingy. Where's her little toy? Oh, it's under the blanket. She got it for Christmas, and it makes giggly noises, and she really likes to pull at the little, it has little arms. And then her other favorite toy is actually a roasary. My oldest, Yvette, you have to squeeze it first. She, dingles, or how do you say it? She shakes the rosary in front of her face, and she really likes it. She smiles and tries to reach and grab for it. And that's another thing. She's grabbing for our face. Here, let me see. She's grabbing for her face, kind of like, oh, little touches at her face. Here, show it to them. Okay, this is your favorite toy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's super cute. And then touching our faces and reaching for things. On her rockernapper, it comes with a little mobile type thingy. It doesn't turn around, but it has little toys that hang down, and she's really focusing, trying to reach, like, what is that? It's super cute. And then I talked about her naps. Oh, and then she will also take a nap. If I baby wear her, that will help her take a nap and go to sleep a lot easier. So that's very helpful. And right now I'm mostly using my green one. I forgot what it's called. I'll put the name of it here somewhere. But that's the one that she likes more. She really doesn't like the ring swing, I think just because it's a little bit thicker. And then, where's the, crying with strangers. And they're not really strangers, they're just, family members. But she's starting to do that. It's actually lunchtime. We're going to make lunch in a little bit, okay? You want a ham sandwich? Alright, maybe a grilled ham sandwich? Yeah? Okay. I'll get it for you right now. When we were out of town, we handed her over to one of my husband's aunts. Stop moving the laptop. You're going to get everybody dizzy. We handed her over to one of his aunts, and she cried. It broke my heart. And I also felt bad because his aunt felt like, oh, did I make her cry? And then just recently we were out, and one of my aunts carried her, and again she cried. She tried twice, and she just wanted mommy and daddy. It's so sad and amazing, and like, she now knows us. And that's another thing, I didn't write it down. She knows her name now. When we call her from across the room, she'll look in that direction. She won't look at us. but she will look in that direction. That's cool. It's so cool just to see them, all their milestones that they're reaching, and how big they're growing, how fast they're growing. I know we already have 2 of the girls, and we know that happens, but it just happens so fast. I'm reaching out, and that's all the notes that I have. I can't think of anything else, but this one is hungry, so I'll see y'all in the next video. If you have any questions, or she's asleep, so maybe if she wakes up earlier, I'll do like a little clip of her and her playing and stuff. Okay? Okay, say bye.
Bye.
Bye.